Anybody play anything? Anybody want to add anything to the what we've been playing pot, or you want to move on to these emails?
Oh, can I just mention that in case people had missed this, we're talking about BioWare. So a lot of BioWare's like classic games are coming to consoles this year. Yes. And I think that's awesome. I don't know how they're going to translate to being played on a TV, to be honest.
Or not a keyboard?
Well, they're playable on tablets because those Beamdog ports are on tablets. They work well with touch.
And Xbox supports mouse and keyboard now too.
Yes. So the versions that are coming, the ones that Beamdog did, they're very good, but they're very old-fashioned games. And by that I mean like you're looking at like the early isometric RPGs, and they do feel dated. I think they're still amazing. They're still amazing games. But I'm curious to see how the console crowd is going to react to them. I think Neverwinter Nights is going to be probably the most easily recognizable kind of game for console-only gamers. It's much more modern, but I'm really excited that more people get to play those games because they deserve to be played. Like those are classic RPGs, including Planescape Torment, which is not made by BioWare. It uses their engine, but that's usually considered one of the greatest role-playing games of all time. It's my favorite role-playing game of all time as well. And
would these have more of a lineage towards Divinity Original Sin?
Not
necessarily like be made by the same people, but like if console players play Divinity.
They're cut from the same cloth.
Okay, that's thank you, Kenny. You understood what I was saying.
Would be a better comparison, probably.
Say that again.
Pillars of Eternity would probably be a better comparison.
Okay.
For the way they play. So for Baldur's Gate, that would be probably the closest that's on console right now. Mm-hmm. And I think it does have overlap as well, like in terms of staff.
Sure. And then which are those games? Is it Baldur's Gate 1 and 2?
Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, Icewind Dale 1. I had forgotten. You reminded me that Icewind Dale 2, they don't have the source code for.
Yeah, like the code's just gone.
Yeah, no, it's because it was going back from Interplay, and then like Atari was involved. Like, anyways, going in the process of being exchanged back and forth, they've lost Icewind Dale 2. You can still get it on Good Old Games, but they can't make it again. And Neverwinter Nights 1. I don't know if Neverwinter Nights 2 is coming. Planescape Torment, and there might be another one in there I'm forgetting. But it's a lot of really good games, like excellent games.
Now, are these just coming out individually, or are they coming out as part of a set? Or
to be honest, I don't know. On PC, they're all individual.
Okay.
And I think they're in Canadian dollars are about, I think, around $20 each, so about like $4 US. And
I know the conversion is not that bad. Jesus Christ!
But they're excellent. I killed moose, and they're really good games. So they're not that expensive, and I would strongly recommend trying at least Baldur's Gate 1 or 2. Baldur's Gate 2 is also one of my favorite role-playing games of all time. That would be in my top 5 for sure. So like in this pack, you're like 2 of my favorite role-playing games of all time are in it. So I'm excited for more people to play those.
Kenny, have you played any of them?
Yeah, those are some of like I love isometric RPGs. They're
okay. Yeah.
I would really love to see a Neverwinter Nights 2 remake. That is like one of the games that I just hope to see brought back to life.
Like a full, so more than the remaster?
I mean, I would take a remaster. Like at this point, honestly, I would take a remaster just to get servers again. Because now the only way to play Neverwinter Nights online is through like setting up your own private VPN server, which is a pain in the ass.
And people made amazing campaigns for that game. Like user created content for that game because you could just make your own. It comes with this ties in. It comes with Mario. It comes with Mario Maker, and it comes with a level editor, and people made amazing campaigns for it.
Yeah, like the Ravenhold was like amazing. There was so many good campaigns back in the day.
I remember playing Baldur's Gate 1 on PC.
All seven CD-ROMs of it?
A long time ago. And that was a good time. I failed some classes because of that game. That game was good.
I'm really hopeful that at some point they'll be able to get Fallout 1 and 2 onto console. Because I think those are two other games that deserve to be played. We'll keep Tactics, okay? We'll eat that one for the team. It's just not that good. But Fallout 1 and 2,
Wasteland? Did you play Wasteland 2?
Yes, loved it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
I did that. Like, I backed it.
Really,
and, Wasteland 2 is amazing. Wasteland 2 is for everyone following who doesn't follow. Wasteland was first, and then Fallout kind of became the new Wasteland, and now Wasteland is the new Fallout again. So Wasteland 3, if you're a big Fallout fan, Wasteland 3 is the game that you should be excited about, because that is traditional.
If you're an OG Fallout fan.
Yeah.
Well, there are a lot of people that are fans of like Fallout 3 New Vegas.
Okay. But hang on, New Vegas is a traditional Fallout game, and it's made by original Fallout people.
Yeah.
It is, but I would say it's definitely more of a modern Fallout. I mean, it's not isometric.
At least from the perspective, yes. But Fallout New Vegas, the writing was brilliant. It was supposed to be
Vegas is so goddamn good.
It was supposed to be a lot more. Obsidian, you can look up Obsidian's interviews. They wanted to do a lot more with New Vegas, but so they had a lot of plans for it, but they weren't able to fit them onto the PS3 and 360. Like going back to what you were saying about Fallout 1 and 2. Like those games are just so good, and with these BioWare games coming, like I'd be really hopeful that they could do something with those for console. I mean, I think it would be hard with a controller, but I mean,
well, what if
maybe on Xbox, because now that they have mouse and keyboard support, like
maybe if it was just next gen, and
I don't know,
added mouse and keyboard, and that's the other thing about consoles is like, why you not allow mouse and keyboard? I mean, obviously, probably because
it creates too much of an imbalance.
Yeah, shooters, it's an imbalance, but
especially because the console versions have heavy aim assist, and Blizzard wanted to ban mouse and keyboard for Overwatch on console because they were like, it just creates too much of an imbalance.
Right. Yeah, and I understand that, but what I'm saying is like single player games can't have mouse and keyboard support. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where. I don't know. That's where, unless I guess it has to be across the board.
Well, Xbox will be kind of testing it out now because there are some. Because they had announced, for example, Age of Empires for PC only, and so now that they're supporting Gears Tactics as well. But so now that Xbox One supports mouse and keyboard, I don't know for sure if those games have been announced for Xbox, but when they do come, are they going to be playable with a controller or just mouse and keyboard? That I don't know. But I mean, we'll see. Everything's changing in a year, right? Because we're supposed to be getting new hardware next year, and
apparently Microsoft is unveiling like multiple new consoles. So
E3 because
the Switch.
Sony
this generation, Microsoft has put out more consoles than they have exclusives. It's not a lie.
Hard pills to swallow.